Alright ladies, it is Chanel and I am here to talk about your goals and breaking them down, attacking them, and achieving them in the hunks, chunks, and bites way. So this is usually what I do with my goals, and whenever, you just saw me earn that lit to Maui, leader incentive trip, and so the whole big thing, the hunk of it, is earning the trip. I don't focus on earning the trip every single day. What I focus on are the tiny bites. So hunks, chunks, and bites. The big hunk of it is earning the trip. The chunks of it are how many points I need each month, and then the bites would be what I need to make that happen. So let's break that down into kind of everybody's terms so we can all understand. So what I like to think about it when I think of hunks, chunks, and bites is I think of it as eating a steak. So you got this huge steak, and this is how it was explained to me. So you go to the restaurant, you order this big juicy steak, it's like the biggest one on the menu, and it comes out and you're like, oh my goodness, my stomach was not quite as big as my eyes, and so you're like, how am I going to eat this all? You don't just pick up the steak and start eating it like a caveman and devour the whole thing and shove it in. You cut the hunk of steak into little chunks. Most of us do slice off a piece and then cut that piece into little bites, and you take it one bite at a time. That's how you work on it until you're finished. So whatever goal you set for yourself, and we're going to talk about sales for the 31 month for our example here, but it works the same way in any goals. It works the same with weight loss. It works the same with cleaning your house. Pretty much anything you can set your mind to, you can achieve when you break it up into hunks, chunks, and bites in easy, manageable sections. So let's go with, say your sales goal, we're going to do $1,000 just to keep it easy. If your goal is to sell $1,000 each month, that's your huge hunk. You're going to sell $1,000. And we're going to break that into chunks. So to break that up into chunks, you're going to separate that $1,000 of sales into parties. How many parties does that mean to you? Our company average is a little over 500, so let's use 500 just so we're on the low side. I always like to go a little lower, so that way I know if we do excel, I'm still going above my goals and not below. So if our average sales are $500 per party, so that means you would need 2 parties per month. That's your chunk. Now your bites, you're going to cut that up into tiny bites, 2 parties per month. So that was going to be 1 party for every half month. The first half of your month you need to have a party. The second half of your month you need to have a party. Okay? And then once you have your bites of those parties booked, or know that you have to have those parties, then you go into your smaller bites and you start with, you got to make those booking calls. You have to work with your hostesses, set a goal with them, make sure they're inviting their guests, interact with the guests, whether it's on a Facebook event, and then again while you're at the party. So those are your bites. So your hunk is your sales goal, your chunk is how many parties you need, and your bites are how you're going to get those parties. So I hope that that is understandable and in the way that I'm explaining it to you. It works like that. It really does work. It's success. It's what I do. And I didn't really realize that I was doing it until I started looking up trainings quite a few years ago on how to be successful and how to earn my goals and achieve the things I wanted. And I realized that I already was doing these things. And once you realize you're doing it, or you realize what you need to do, and you can focus on it better, it makes you more aware of your surroundings. It makes you more aware of what you're doing. I catch myself every day. Right now, it's Sunday, and I need to not have a lot of stuff on my list of things to do tomorrow to start the week out. So I've got like little things all over here. I do not like when my big to-do list. I have my calendar, and I break every day, and I write what is going on every day. I don't attack the week on Monday morning for everything I need to do for the entire week. I attack the week one day at a time, and I'm sure many of you are already doing that. So you've probably got your calendar and your planner there, not knowing that you're already doing the actions it takes to make you successful. So now you need to just set your SMART goal of what you want to sell for the month, and then you need to break that down into how many parties you need to have. Open up that calendar and take those bites and make those booking calls and make it happen. I know you can do it. If you do need any help, whatever your goal is, whether it's work or personal based, and you need help breaking that down into more manageable bites and to understand how to really put this system into play, just let me know, because I'm here for you, and I'll be more than happy to help you to write up your plan, to break your goals down, so that each and every day you have something you can do that is going to get you to the end result.